Welcome and welcome and welcome again. You saw it on the intro, but I like to say it because that is my thing. So, hello everybody. It is October 7th, Wednesday, 8:18 p.m. Eastern Time. I just see you there like, all right, like just chilling. Whatchamacallit. So today it's not Premier League preview or Premier League recap or Premier League this or Premier League that. It is Champions League group stage draw. Last week, what was it? Thursday, right, Sal?
Yes, Thursday.
Yeah, last week, Thursday, they drew out the 32 teams that make up groups A through H for the UEFA Champions League. And that begins on October 20th and then follows October 21st, the second round of games, I guess you could say, or the first of the second. I don't know. I'm going to confuse everybody. So we'll get to it. So, yes, welcome to the show. Please like and subscribe if you like the content or if you like what you see by the end of this show. I don't know. But anywho, how's it going, Sal? How are you?
It's going bueno. Let's get into this.
How's your hump day? Did you have a camel walk around your house screaming hump day at all?
Is it Wednesday?
Yeah, I just said Wednesday, October 7th.
My mind's blank. My mind's blanking. I'm like, I think it's Tuesday right now. So don't mind me, people. I'm on another time zone.
But yeah. So I guess you're ready to go, Sal, because I'm ready to go.
I'm good. Let's go.
Okay, question number 1. Who won the Champions League last season?
The one and only Bayern Munich.
How many does that make for them? 6, right?
6, yep.
Okay, so your defending champs is Bayern Munich. And as a matter of fact, if you want to list off the I'll say like Group A and you say who's in Group A because my notes only wrote down 3 teams. I'm looking at it and I'm like, yo, something's off here. So yeah, I guess my train of thought was writing down who's winning, who's in second, and who's possibly can be the second place team out of the group. And now I realize that probably backfires because now I can't just list off the groups.
Every group
in total, yeah. So, but Bayern Munich is in Group A, so I got that one covered. How does the rest of Group A follow up, Sal?
Atletico de Madrid, Salzburg, and Lokomotiv Moscow.
Lokomotiv Moscow. Interesting team. Always finds its way into this Champions League tournament. Never really amounts to much, but it's always nice to see them. And we're going to go through groups and then we'll pick winners and losers and we'll go from there. Group B, throw it at me, Sal.
Real Madrid, Shakhtar Donetsk, Inter Milan, and our favorite, Borussia Mönchengladbach.
Mönchengladbach. Oh, yeah. I was glad to see them. I kept saying that the club name like over and over. I was like driving the car and I was like, Mönchengladbach. It's a very interesting name. I don't know why it's just appeasing to, I don't know, I guess pronunciation. I really don't know where I was going with that. But it's just a great club name. Better than Dortmund, I will say that. All right, so let's move on. Group C, my man.
It is Porto, Manchester City, Olympiacos, and finally Olympique de Marseille.
Oh, yeah. So, Group D, we move on.
Liverpool, Ajax, the one and only Atalanta, and Midland.
The Danish team. If you don't really understand what Sal said there, don't worry. We all don't understand unless you're Danish. So now we move on to Group E. Oh, and no offense to Danish people. Our pronunciation is not the best. Group E, Sal.
You have the Europa League winners, Sevilla, the almighty Chelsea, Krasnodar, and lastly, Rennes.
All right. So how many French teams are so far? We got 2, right?
2, yeah.
Yeah. And Rennes. All right. Group F is what, Sal?
You have Zenit, Borussia Dortmund, Lazio, and Club Brugge, Las Brujas.
Yeah, but the Brujas are back. Holy cow. Group G.
You have the two most interesting teams, Juventus and Barcelona, Dynamo Kiev, and, excuse my pronunciation, but Ferencváros.
Who?
Ferencváros. Yeah, let's just go with that.
Oh man. Is that the team from Krasnodar you're talking about?
Well, yeah, okay. I'm pronouncing them by their name, their actual name.
Like if you were to say it like that's Russian, right? That's a Russian team.
Yeah, that's a Russian team.
Yeah. So yeah. Well, let's just say like an American Krasnodar. I guess it really is. Even though there's no W in there, but yeah. Because for a second I'm like, man, I was like, I'm looking at the Istanbul team and I'm like, there's no way that's how that's pronounced. But okay. Continue. Group H, the final group out of the 32 teams. Who do we have?
Paris Saint-Germain, Manchester United, RB Leipzig, and Istanbul Bashir.
Başakşehir, right? Başakşehir.
Bashir.
So you just ignore the AS and you just go Başakşehir?
Yeah, the A and the K are silent, so it's Bashir.
Oh, Bashir. Oh, Bashir. Holy cow. You just what's the point of even putting them in there? I don't
know. Just call them Istanbul. Let's just go with that, people.
Yeah, we'll call them Istanbul, but I'm going to figure out as to why all those letters just go missing when you actually say the team's name. Like, what's the point of having them there?
Hey, man, English is the dumbest language in the world, and I'm sorry to say it, but it has so many pronunciations that it's like, no.
It is because, well, I believe, I don't really know how language is formed, but I do know for some reason the way we pronounce a multitude of words is just super odd, but whatever. My phone's just blowing up. Excuse me there. All right, so we went through groups A through H. Do we want to go in order of our winners and losers, or do we kind of want to mix it up, pick the best groups? How do you want to go about this?
Let's go group by group.
All right, group by group. Let's break it down. All right, Group A, we have Bayern, Atletico, Salzburg, and who am I missing?
Lokomotiv Moscow.
Lokomotiv Moscow. Okay, so right off the bat, no offense, but Lokomotiv, sayonara. So that leaves us with 3 teams. You can't deny it, even though they're kind of looking somewhat vulnerable, but they're still the top dog. I'm going to go with Bayern winning the group, Atletico being second, and I picked Salzburg as the if team. If it's not Atletico, it's definitely Salzburg. So those are my Group A picks.
All right. So like you said, Mario, Moscow gone so long. I mean, weren't they always paired up with City for some reason before?
They were always paired with City, or they end up playing. I feel like Real Madrid is very familiar with them as well. We're very familiar with Russian teams. And I believe this season, I think we have another Russian team, or am I wrong?
You are right. Group B.
Yeah, so we're used to going to Russia. I don't know if that's how it's playing out this season. Are you playing home and away in the group stages too?
Yeah, you're playing home and away now.
So yeah, so Madrid is used to going to Russia. But yeah, Lokomotiv Moscow is one of those teams that just, when you go to Russia, it could be very tricky. But when they're not playing at home, and that's 3 games out of the 6. So, I think most of the time they get slaughtered. No offense, but that league is not as competitive as the top 5 leagues, so it's hard.
Exactly. Bayern, of course, winning it. I mean, yeah, they look vulnerable, but it's still a champion. And it's still Bayern Munich, and they reloaded. So Bayern are getting through. I'm just gonna throw the curveball out there. My guy Jesse Marsh is gonna take Salzburg to second place. Atleti is gonna go into the Austrian Bundesliga. They're gonna get surprised by Salzburg. Boom. Second place.
It is quite possible, but Atletico is is pretty stacked. Yes, they lost Thomas Partey, but they did bring in your own boy, Torreira.
Mm-hmm.
Simeone loves, very hard-nosed midfielders. His defense is not that bad. They still have Oblak. They were able to keep him. They improved somewhat with Luis Suarez. So yeah, I would say Luis Suarez has a lot to prove in this Champions League because as of late, I believe until he scored against Bayern, that pathetic consolation goal in the 8-2 loss from last season. He has a lot to show for this Champions League. So I might jump on the Salzburg train with you. We'll see how it all plays out.
Remember, people, Sal knows. Hashtag Sal knows. Remember,
Yes.
you're gonna be coming at me. You're gonna be saying you were wrong, but then all of a sudden Salzburg's gonna surprise everyone. I'm gonna be sitting here. Told you so.
Champions League always makes for one of those, those fairy tales because look at what Atletico did to Liverpool. Did we really think that was going to happen? And then the fact that they did it, so you never know. It's Champions League, just like the old famous thing, FA Cup. Anything happens. It's just the way it goes. Group B, we move on. Real Madrid entered, Borussia Mönchengladbach, and I believe it's Zenit.
Yes. No. Shakhtar.
Shakhtar. Oh, okay. So the Ukraine team. Okay, so we're going to Ukraine this time. For some reason I thought it was in it. No,
wait, they're Ukrainian?
Shakhtar Donetsk. Yeah, they're Ukrainian, I believe. Which I don't think we've been there in a while. I don't remember the last time we played Shakhtar in the Champions League. I remember it was CSK Moscow. And I think that's the team that Lokomotiv and CSK Moscow, I think, are the ones that we played a lot. But anywho, winner, Real Madrid. Second place, Inter. My, I guess, third possible second place team will be Borussia Mönchengladbach. And it makes kind of sense that I picked three teams because one of those teams are going to go to the Europa League regardless. So they're still staying somewhat a tournament. So yeah, Inter, very stacked. Lukaku's, playing great. And they have Conte still, so anything's possible. I think Real Madrid should win every game. And if they don't, the only team that's going to give them an issue is Inter Milan in at the San Siro. Shakhtar could be a little blip, but I don't really see it happening. And if Madrid picks up some type of form, hopefully soon after this international break, it's going to be an easy group, I think. It'll basically be like what PSG did in the group that we were in last season. So yeah, those are my picks.
I mean, Madrid, of course, you can't really pick against them. In second place, I was going to give it to Mönchengladbach. I think Marco Rose has the team rolling. Yeah, they suffered a big loss against Dortmund, but these past two match days, they've come up and they're showing that they have, and they're playing a nice attacking style of football. And I don't know, sometimes Inter can be flaky, but if the boy Hakimi can somehow take Inter, then because I think that's the wild card, Hakimi.
I totally forgot that our good old Akraf is got the transfer over there to Inter. I kind of like your style here. You're kind of going against the grain, going for the surprises. I love those kind of picks. I saw it at the corner of my eye as I'm reading my notes. I was going to say you're on a German spree, but Salzburg is Austrian, but somewhat, I guess, somewhat the same. Not really.
I mean, I'm going for Salzburg because it's my team with my name in it. So, me and Salzburg got a lot in common.
All right. So, but I like your picks. And it makes sense because, we both basically have the same kind of idea. And like I said, third place is not really all that bad. Yeah, it sucks you're not in the Champions League anymore, but you still got Europa contention. So there's that. Group C, I'm going to go with Man City. As much as I love Porto, I do have them as the cautionary pick. My second place finisher of this group is going to be Marseille. I think they have what it takes, and they could be the Lyon of this season, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm going City. You can't really pick against City, even though they've had a bad run of form. And City to me is exposed now. I think if teams actually go and watch the tape, you see City for who they are, and you can actually go against them. And then Marseille. I think Andre Villaboa has Marseille rolling, and yeah, they had 2 bad games, but against Lyon they put up a 1-1, which is entertaining. Porto, I mean, like you said, Mario, Porto is that it's one or the other so far. I'll give it to Marseille.
Yeah, because Porto has a good history. They have won the Champions League before, against all odds, to be totally completely honest. But what was the last time we saw them? They were up against Liverpool. Kind of stayed in it for a little bit, then got manhandled after a while, or got manhandled, I believe, in the second leg at Anfield. So when they get to the big teams, once it gets down to the latter stages of the competition, I think that's where Porto struggles, and they don't really have big names. So, and they haven't had a big name in a long time, but they are the Liga NOS champions, so anything is possible. Group D. Wait 1 second. Porto is the second club that was drawn in that group, right?
Are they? No, they're the only one.
Oh no, wait, they're the top pick in that group because they're the champions. Yeah. Then it's Man City because they were second place. Okay.
Yeah,
I got it. It's just the way I wrote it. I'm confusing my own damn self. Group D, Liverpool. You got to give it to them. Although Atalanta does have firepower to surprise Liverpool, but I'm going to go Liverpool, Atalanta. Cautionary third place Europa pick is Ajax.
Atalanta. I'm saying it right now. Atalanta's winning the group. They have the firepower. They have the depth now. They're going to do it. Atalanta's going to come at Liverpool. Liverpool has problems in the back. We've been seeing it. Watch my guys. They're going to go in there. They're going to go to Anfield, and they're going to put up 4 or 5 goals, and then they're going to go back to Italy, and they're going to put up another 4 to 5. Boom. Win. And then Liverpool in second.
If Atalanta has another run, I don't doubt that we'll see them in the Champions League for possibly the next 3 seasons.
Think
because so? Yeah, like if you're making that deep of a run, you're gonna invest, you're gonna back up your coach. There's something there. There's a possibility, and they're contending in Serie A nowadays. Why not? Why not just throw a little money down and take a chance? Like, what do you have to lose, really? So I don't know. Since their Cinderella run last season, the way they just score loads of goals, it's been great to watch. I look forward to it, and you know what? Hashtag Sal knows. So
I'll add to it. This isn't Ajax in the Eredivisie, where Ajax gets their kids stolen right from under their feet once they have a Cinderella story. Serie A is completely different, and Atalanta could not be poached. Other teams went at them, and they only lost 1 player, but they recuperated 1 player with 4 players. So that's the difference between the Eredivisie and Serie A. You want to be in Serie A. It doesn't matter even if it's in Atalanta or Juventus. Once you're there in one of the top 4 leagues, you stay. And so that's a big, big acquisition for Atalanta.
Yeah, just within the last 2 seasons of the summer transfer window, De Ligt, Van de Beek, Zayat, and there's another one I'm missing.
De Jong.
De Jong. There you go. You see? So, and that's a core right there. That basically was the team that almost made it to the finals. So it's kind of tough, and we don't know how they've recovered from that. And from what they showed last season, losing to Chelsea, Valencia gave them issues. So I think this season it's going to be a lot tougher for them. Group E, we have, I have, should I say, my winner, and it's tough to say this. I apologize, but I'm going to go with Chelsea. They just have everything they need, and it's a big, I guess, if, not but. It's a big if, because if Lampard doesn't have the team rolling in the right direction, the chemistry is not there. That's definitely going to change, and Chelsea's not going to finish first. But I have Chelsea, Sevilla, the last year winners from the Europa League. They're still rocking and rolling. They only lost in overtime or in extra time to Bayern Munich in the Super Cup. So they have what it takes. And then the cautionary but possible surprise factor is Rennes, with Camavinga in there and loads of talent that they have. They're currently in first place in Liga. So there you go. There you have it. So PSG kind of has a fight this year, and it's from this debutante Rennes. So it's, I don't know, Group E was hard for me to really pick because there's so many variables in this one. But okay, I'll finalize it right now. Chelsea, I'll go Sevilla, Chelsea, Rennes. Now I'll go that way.
So I will go in first place. Wrong one.
I was gonna say, wait, what? I was like, I'm looking at the
wrong one. In first place, Sevilla, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Sevilla, the team from Spain. I'm adopting them as my La Liga team. I like what I've been seeing, so I'm adopting Sevilla. So we're gonna take Sevilla, the champions of Europa League, making it out, and the almighty Chelsea barely scraping by in second place. I think if Lampard doesn't get them rolling, that's going to be a whole lot of money wasted and for no fucking reason at all. And if you watch Germany today, my guy, bum alert, people, bum alert. Kai Havertz, the guy, Kai Havertz was not doing well. So remember, bum alert, people, bum alert. All right, there you go.
Well, there you have it. I like how you're keeping tabs on Kai Havertz, whether it's club or international.
Mean, it's going to be egg on my face if he does well, so I have to keep tabs on him.
That is a great surprise. I cannot deny that one. Group F, it's kind of I don't know. Am I wrong to say it's kind of a boring group?
You're not wrong. It is boring.
Okay, so boring group. The boring Borussia is in there, even though they're a great team. No offense to them. I'm going to go Dortmund, Lazio, cautionary, Zenit.
Yeah, same thing. Dortmund, Lazio, and then Bruges is being... No, I'm going to give Bruges the cautionary because Bruges has been known to upset some balance in this whole tournament as we've seen before. So
yeah, well, we saw it last season, yeah.
Yeah. And Lazio, they didn't really sign anyone. And someone goes down, well, Europa League for you, boys.
Yeah. Okay. I like your picks. La Brujas. No problem there. Okay, so you got Dortmund, Lazio, Bruges. Okay. Group G, the most interesting. Can I say that?
Yep.
Okay, and it's most interesting because we do have the Ronaldo versus Messi saga returning. It's not Real Madrid Barca, it is Juve Barca, and it's very interesting. So last season Barca had to play Inter. This season now they go back to Italy, but they had to play Juventus. My group standings or finishing or predicted finishing is Juve, Barca, holy crap, Dynamo. Whatchamacallit? What's the second? I'm blanking.
I hear I have the name. They're in Kadros, but dang it, Russian.
Oh, the Krasnodar?
Yes, there you go, Krasnodar.
All right. So, yeah, cautionary pick, Krasnodar. I don't know why I put Dynamo only. I just confused myself because I'm like, Dynamo Kiev? I'm like, no. I was like, that's impossible. But, yeah, Dynamo Krasnodar is my cautionary pick on that one. I am definitely looking forward to those two matchups between Ronaldo and Messi. Hopefully, they're both fit for them because that is going to make very interesting football to watch.
Yeah. So I'm going to say it happy 10-7 day because it is October the 7th and Messi Ronaldo number. So happy 10-7 day, everybody. And just like that, Juve tops the group, Barca in second, Kiev in third, and yeah, the Russians in fourth. So just as the groups are set up, that's how it's going to work out. It might be the last time we see Ronnie and Messi together going up against each other. Yeah.
Who did you say is your cautionary pick?
Kiev.
Krasnodar.
Kiev.
Wait, what?
I'm going with Kiev. So I'm going Juve. Barca,
okay. Yeah.
Juve, Barca, Kiev. So just as
so maybe that's what I did mean. I did mean Dynamo Kiev. I'm so out of it. What are the? Oh my goodness.
Juve, Barca, Kiev, and the Russians.
And the rest. Okay, so yeah. So I was right. So what I meant to say was Dynamo Kiev. Yeah. So okay, I'm like, I just gave Krasnodar a Dynamo now. So Dynamo Krasnodar. There we go. I'm so dumb. Oh my goodness. All right, pause. We're gonna take a 5-minute break after that. No, I'm just kidding. Goodness, I need a 5-minute break after that one. Okay, so yeah, my cautionary pick to correct myself is Dynamo Kiev. I'm so glad I caught that now instead of like somebody being like, yo, you said Dynamo Krasnodar? That doesn't exist. And then I look like a total fool. Well, I still look like a fool, but I fixed it, everybody. I fixed it.
I'm still going to clip that up, and we're going to get that to all your folks on Twitter.
All right, well, thanks for throwing me under the bus. I appreciate it. I'm going to erase this once I upload it to YouTube. Group H, final group out of the 32 teams. As I said earlier, my picks are as follow: PSG, Leipzig, Manchester United. Cautionary third pick.
Let me throw a curveball, and I know I'm probably going to be wrong with this one. I'm going to take Leipzig.
I knew it.
To win the group. I'm going with the Germans, everybody. I'm on a German roll today. On a German and Italian roll today. Second place. And this is for Justin. Manchester United, let's go. For the Premier League, let's do the second place. We're going to fire Ollie after the first game, bring in Pochettino, boom.
And so I'm guessing PSG's cautionary pick?
PSG, yeah.
Okay. Man, that is one wild prediction. I'm all for it. I live for that kind of stuff. But yeah, you have Ole getting fired. They're beating PSG out of a Europa spot. So, all right, man. I really can't wait to see this one. Holy cow!
One of two things will happen out of this group. Either Ollie gets fired or Tuchel gets fired. It's one of those two things. And I know it's going to happen because Tommy Tuchel is on the hot seat over there in Paris after his comments that he needed more reinforcement. And Ollie, well, I mean, that board is known to fire guys left and right. So I'm sorry.
Yeah. But I don't see what's wrong with saying that he needs more. Tuchel saying he needs more reinforcements.
I mean, he got Leonardo and his panties all bunched up. So
I don't know what happened with Neymar though. I read somewhere that he might be missing the rest of the season, or he won't be playing until January or something.
I have not read that. The only thing I read was that they didn't move forward with the racist accusations.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe that article was just like a clickbait thing. Who knows? Because I did see him playing the other day. They were playing the other day, and Mbappe scored. Yeah, so everything's cool. I don't understand what I was reading there. Just a little fun anecdote, or little thing. This is the first season in history of Champions League which 3 Russian clubs play in the group stage. So, thanks to Dynamo Krasnodar, the team that I made up. Russians have made, or the Russian league has made history in the Premier League. So there's that. Also, there are 4 debutantes in the Premier League this season. Last season, I think we had Atalanta, and there was somebody else. I forgot who.
Yes, and I'm blanking as well.
Yeah, I can't remember right now. But Atalanta was one of the debutantes last year. This year we have Istanbul. Skip a syllable, Sahir thing or whatever, and then Krasnodar. What's the Danish team, Sal?
Midtjylland.
All right, there you go. Oh my goodness, I was about to make a really bad comment. Okay, and the last team is Rennes. So the team from France. We have a team from Istanbul, the 3rd Russian club, a Danish club, and a French club that are all making their first appearance this season. So I think the best one the one club that has the best chance of getting out of the group stage is most likely Rennes. And so yeah, we gave predictions.
Let me throw this at you, Mario.
What you got? Throw it at me.
So Atalanta came close to the top 4 spot last year. Well, this year. So to finish off this time.
Champions League you're talking about.
Yeah. Okay. Champions League. They came so close, losing out right at the dying minute to PSG. Now, that was because of a lack of depth. This year that they actually got depth, can they make it to a final?
I would love to see it personally. Me and you were on the Atalanta train heavy last season. It is unfortunate that they lost. I do feel like, though, if they had 2 legs, it would be a different story. So that's the unfortunate side of things for Atalanta, to be completely honest. So I'm gonna go. Damn, or will they win it this year?
Just make a final. Just a final, not to win it. Just to make a final.
Man, I'm gonna say no. I feel like the farthest they'll get is semifinals. Man. Can I say I want them to make a final, but I just don't see them doing it? Because it is a tough question. It's one of those stories you want to happen, but like realistically, it can, but I don't see it happening. They do have, they also are loaded with Colombians, so there's a pride, a homeland pride there, or home country, I guess. It's not really my home country, but it's part of my background. So I want them to succeed. So it makes me want to say, yeah, they'll make a final, but a semifinal. I'm gonna nail it, semifinal.
All right.
Where do you see them going? Do you see them?
I see them in the final. I can see them in the final easily. I mean, every team so far has showed that they have inconsistencies, and I think 2020 was a blip in the radar in that the way every team was performing. That I think now we're seeing teams. This whole whatever we used to see of players being sold for bajillions of freaking dollars and whatnot. I think it's finally coming back to bite certain teams in the ass.
Okay.
And we're seeing now the results of that. for teams that didn't pick up depth. And the main one I'm saying is City out of all of this. City has spent so much money on defenders that they don't really have a defender. They have attacking defenders, but they don't have a box-to-box defender. And a lot of teams have that problem. So I can see Atalanta just shooting up past defenders and just leaving guys behind. Because when you have someone like Papu Gomez, Ilicic, or Duvan Zapata, I mean, you can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong.
Yeah, you're right there. And they also have Luis Murillo, right?
Yes, they do.
Yeah. So, and he actually had a good game not too long. Like, what was it? Like not this past weekend, but last weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. I will say this. I'm gonna say semifinal now. I do have the ability or the right to change that opinion later. I will say, let me see them play Liverpool, and then if they can beat Liverpool, even though I know you can't just say Liverpool sucks because they lost 7-2. It is a shocker, nonetheless, but they're still a great team. Klopp knows what he's doing. So if they beat Liverpool or they even tie Liverpool, that right there shows me that Liverpool's is the favorite with Bayern Munich. Actually, no, it's Bayern Munich, PSG, Liverpool. So Liverpool's like your third favorite. So if they can tie or beat them, then I'll say yeah. I can see it because they're already taking care of one team. They really got to play Bayern, Real Madrid, City, Juve, Chelsea, Sevilla. So yeah, there's a couple left, but they're not going to play all of them. So if they can play Liverpool, they can pretty much match up with every other team there. So yeah, I don't see. Let's see. Am I still here? Yeah, I'm still here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So besides Atalanta, is this gonna X? Okay. Besides Atalanta, who could be a surprise contender for you?
Besides Atalanta, I am. Jesus Christ, that's a good one. I am going to go with Leipzig. I think even though they lost Timo Werner, they're still a fun attacking team, and they still have what it takes. They still have Upamecano, which is a big, big thing right there when you have a center back that well. So I will give it a Leipzig. And after Leipzig, shit. I mean, there's a lot of teams there that are really that can do it. Sevilla for one as well. I mean, yeah, Sevilla are known for winning Europa League, but they took it to Bayern, and Bayern had to win. They had to win in extras, and then this past weekend, Barcelona they struggled against Sevilla, a team that they should have beat, but then Sevilla just brought it to them, and so Leipzig and Sevilla, those two teams, watch out.
Yeah, you picked one of my teams. I like Sevilla. Sevilla, and I guess it might sound biased, but it is what it is. They are one of my favorites to compete heavily in not only the domestic league but in the Champions League. When you have Koundé, Jesus Navas playing exceptionally well, their goalie Vasilic, I can't really pronounce his name. Where's the guy with the bag on his head? Hey, what's up, Jay? So the guy with the bag on his head, I believe, is working. I'm not sure. You also have Ivan Rakitic coming back, Oscar, which is a great player, Oliver Torres, low key, not a big name, but they have great players. They have Vasquez. They have Ocampos. De Jong's playing well. He even got a call up to play for the national team. And a side note, I really don't like him personally, but he's been playing well. Suso, Munier, En-Nesyri. Lopetegui is low-key stacked. He has a team, and like you said, yes, toe-to-toe with Bayern, toe-to-toe with Barca. Those are big clubs. And Lopetegui is, even after having a bad run with Real Madrid, he goes down to a smaller club, but, well known in La Liga, and comes out Europa League champion and contending. So that's why it was hard for me to pick Group E. But like I said, I did pick them to win the group. So I would say them, Sevilla. Another team, I don't know, man. This is a very interesting. I feel like the way the groups have been split up has been like the most interesting in a while. There's like a lot of groups that just, have big star power.
Yeah, we haven't seen this in what, 4 years, maybe 5.
Yeah. I feel like City always gets the easy way out. I'm gonna bring a conspiracy theory here. They get out of the FFP. They had an easy group stage last season. Now they have a somewhat easy group stage this season. I don't know. I feel like the last 3 seasons they've had an easy group stage. Am I wrong?
No, you're right. I mean,
like, no offense to Marseille or Porto, but like, those are capable teams that they could beat, and I feel like UEFA is like in on something that we don't know.
They're trying to get City to win for some reason,
right? And they didn't want to ban them for 2 years, and now they for the third season or the third year in a row, Champions League wise, they have a somewhat easy group. And still can't win it. Yes, exactly. So, yeah, good luck. Good luck, City. As much as they try to help you, you always fail.
If they get beat by Porto and they get beat by Marseille, we're just going to laugh our asses off, because this almighty City team that has spent how many millions on defenders, Mario? Like 400 million, 700 million?
Yeah, 400 and some million pounds.
All right, so, I mean, find all these defenders, and then your attackers, where Aguero is basically glass knees now, can't really stay healthy.
Aguero is enjoying his time on Twitch. So he's making Man City salary, and then he's making money on Twitch.
Exactly.
So, and then they lost Gabriel Jesus. He's injured for a little bit. I don't know how long he's gone for. Who the heck is even playing up top? I think they had Sterling playing up top the last game, right?
They switched it between Sterling. They switched it between De Bruyne. They've been doing some type of rotation that doesn't really make sense at all without a true striker, which that system needs. I'm gonna say it now. The brains behind everything was my man at Arsenal. It was Arteta. Arteta was the brains behind Pep Guardiola. Because look at Arteta right now, and look at Guardiola.
I'm going to agree with you big time on that one, because if you look at the way they had one slip up against Norwich, right? At the beginning of last season. That was probably about it. And then after January, it started again. But after January, you don't have your boy Arteta there sitting there to drink water with you when things are going bad. So I have a feeling. So maybe Klopp's old right hand has a point from what we talked about the other day. Maybe the assistants do play a bigger role than we know. Who knows? I'm going to go here. Champions League winner odds. Bayern Munich is first, like I said earlier, at plus 400. Man City plus 400. Liverpool plus 550. PSG plus 1100. Cancel that. Okay, so just fucked up my whole thing. Real Madrid plus 1200. Juventus plus 1400. Barcelona the same, plus 1400. Chelsea plus 2000. Atletico de Madrid plus 2,000 as well. Manchester United plus 2,500. or 2,500. Borussia Dortmund plus 2,500. Inter Milan plus 3,300. And here, Sal, since you think they're going to go to the finals, you might as well put some money on it. Atalanta is at plus 4,000.
My money's going, people. Remember that. Follow me to the final.
Even $100, dude, you're making some bank. So yeah, we'll go with they have who the heck is this, bro? Okay, I'm guessing this is the team playing in Group H. What group is what group is this team? The Ferencvaros.
It's our Russian boys from Group G with Juve and Barca.
Oh, so Krasnodar?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, they're last at plus 100,000. So if you bet them to win, goodness gracious.
So let's insert Justin into this.
What has Mourinho won since Rui Faria left? Who was his longtime assistant coach? Oh goodness, it was the dude that he had with him at Madrid.
Yeah.
What was his name, man? I can't think. But he wasn't with him at Manchester United.
No.
So, and in Manchester United, he won Europa League. So yeah. Wait, was it? No. Who
was it? Okay, now we're all.
Yeah, for real. Oh, side note, finally, my Inter Miami wins a game. Sorry to throw that.
Oh, they won? Oh, hey.
Yeah. Dang. Jay really threw me a curve on that one. But yeah, I don't know. This Champions League is going to be super entertaining. It starts October 20th. Hold on. I got it right here. Listen to my beautiful voice as I sing. Okay. Probably not that beautiful. I apologize for that. Hurt your ears. Matches. Okay, match day 1, Tuesday, October 20th. Group E, we have Chelsea hosting Sevilla, Rennes hosting Krasnodar. Krasnodar. Wait. Okay. So
yeah,
I'm super confused on these groups.
So going back to Justin's point, Faria did leave after United won Europa League.
So there you go. Hey man,
the assistants know.
I'm gonna do it. There you go.
The assistants know, people.
Next time, throw that no closer to the assistants. BT dub. Group F on Tuesday, October 20th is Zenit hosting Club Brugge, Lazio hosting Borussia Dortmund. Group G, Dynamo Kiev hosting Juventus, Barcelona hosting Ferencvaros. I think this is a Greek team, dude. Torna Club. I don't know. I'm gonna say this is a Greek club. Krasnodar, by the way, is Group E. So I apologize for the massive confusion that I'm giving you guys today.
Mario did not read all 4 teams, people.
Yeah, I did. I took my notes super bad today. Group H, Tuesday, October 20th, Leipzig hosting Istanbul, Paris Saint-Germain hosting Manchester United. So that should be a great game, especially the last time those two played.
Someone's getting fired.
That could actually be, that could be another storyline on that one. So good catch there. 21st October, which is a Wednesday, we have Salzburg hosting Lokomotiv Moscow, Bayern hosting Atletico. So right off the gate, Group A, super interesting. Group B, Real Madrid. I'm not sure if we're going to play in the good old Bernabeu, but we are hosting Shakhtar Donetsk. Internazionale hosting Mönchengladbach. Group C, Man City hosting Porto. Olympiacos hosting Marseille. Group D, Michelin hosting Atalanta. Good luck, Michelin. Ajax hosting Liverpool. And those are your first 2 days of Champions League play, match day 1. The second match day will be Tuesday, 27th October. Well, at least that's when it starts. But Monday, 19th October, we'll have our preview to the beginning of the Champions League. So with that, we shall end the show. Jay, thanks for being able to make it. It's good to see you in the comments as always. Sal, do you want to do Justin's honor?
Yeah, I'll do it.
I don't stay here for an hour and a half.
So as always, Field Talk 2020, we're coming at you. We're going to finish out this year. Trust us, everyone. 2021 will be a lot better. But remember, follow Field Talk Benzie. I am at South Talk Soccer. Field Talk Justin. Oh, Field Talk Jay. Oh. Well,
Field Talk just underscore.
Yeah. I mean, because we're not supposed to use legal name. We're not supposed to use certain things. So I'm confused here. So what we go by, but
okay, hold on. I'm gonna clear this up. Jay has partial of his name in his Twitter handle. You have your basically your name in the Twitter handle. So I don't understand.
That's not my name. That's not my legal name, people. That's not my legal name.
All right. Anywho,
I could be named Salzburg for all you know, people.
Follow us on Instagram at what is it? Field Talk _.
Yes.
And on Twitter at Field Talk Pod. Links are in the description to our Twitter. I don't know about our Instagram, but yeah, it is what it is. So anyways, thank you guys for being here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening whenever you're watching this. And I'm missing something. Oh my goodness, I'm blanking. Sal, take it away, bro. I can't. I always do this. I don't know what
Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. And we're out.
Oh, like and subscribe. There you go. I remember it now. All right. Cue the word, Sal.
Remember, everybody, Sal knows. Ciao.